happening to the boxing mafioso, to the boxing world? What is going on to Daniel Berry Sports Highlight? What's going on, bro? Hey, we got Mr. Sanchez in the house. We got Adam Hurley. What's going on, Adam? How you doing there, mate? Yes, Chappelle Hannon in the house. We got Jay Will. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a major dividence in the boxing community. I have to let you know that the boxing community is divided and boxing fans are divided on the situation with Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Yo, Hawker Mustang, what's going on, bro? It's smoke season. And Devin Haney is suing Ryan Garcia, and that has really divided the boxing fans. And now we're here to talk about it from both sides and what people think of what's going on today in the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney saga. It's a major drama show. It's a big drama show. And as you know, Ryan Garcia is getting sued. Devin Haney is going to court, taking Ryan Garcia to court for emotional, for fraud, for battery, and for many other things that Devin Haney has took a stance in boxing that hasn't been taken before. And what Devin Haney is doing has made a lot of boxing fans either get put off of him, and some boxing fans are rocking with Devin Haney for the stance that he's taking in the sport of boxing. Now let's talk about this on this live. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know if you can hear me. Technique, what's going on, bro? Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Let me know if you can hear me, because the mic has been playing up. And yesterday the mic wasn't working correctly. So just let me know if the mic is working so we can get ready to cook. And we can talk about it on this live with Devin Haney, the saga, the drama show, in what's going on versus Ryan Garcia. Let me know if the mic is clear. Texas in the house. And just let me know if the mic is working. And we're going to break it down. And we're going to start with the Devin Haney fans. The Devin Haney fans say that justice must be served. We're going to talk on what the Devin Haney fans are saying. Stay right there. Let me know if you can hear me. If the mic is good, let us know if the mic is working. If not, we're going to have to shut this live down and try and come back later or another day. Is the mic working? Let me know. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Just let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Ralph, what's going on, Ralph? All right, we good, right? All right, we can hear this. All right, we're good. We're good. The mic is working. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, Devin Haney fans, we're going to talk of what Devin Haney fans and what they're saying about this situation with Devin Haney suing Ryan Garcia. So Devin Haney fans are saying that this is a good move, that justice must be served. Solo Dolo, what's happening? That justice must be served and Ryan Garcia needs to be punished more. And the Devin Haney fans believe that this is the right way in order to take a stance against Ryan Garcia, to sue Ryan Garcia, to take him to court. So Devin Haney fans are up for it. They say it's a great move. They want to see the drama show. They want to see what else can be done with the justice system and the law And with Devin Haney's case, can it bring anything to the table? And Devin Haney fans are rocking with Devin Haney's decision, that they're happy with Devin Haney moving forward in court. Now, Star Fox, what's going on? Now they saying this is the Devin Haney show, and Devin Haney has took a stance in order to go to court, and he wants to sue Ryan Garcia for emotional damage, battery, fraud, and many more. So some of Devin Haney fans are happy with that. They are saying that this is a good move. This should happen. You know what I mean? And it's never happened in boxing before, where somebody could have cheated or something happened, and after the fighter gets penalized by the New York State Commission and get fined and lose his purse. Devin Haney has still gone forward to take this to court, to sue Ryan Garcia, to give him more, to make sure that Ryan Garcia gets hurt, and suing him for multi millions. Devin Haney is suing Ryan Garcia for everything Ryan Garcia's got. Devin Haney is going to sue Ryan Garcia for everything Ryan Garcia's got. And the Devin Haney fans believe that this is a good move for Devin Haney. For Devin Haney to take a stance, to be the first one to come against boxing in the way that has never been done before. Now, let me tell you this. The other boxing fans are saying that Devin Haney is weak, that Devin Haney is soft, that this is the worst move in boxing. Some fans think this is a damaging move for Devin Haney, that this move will come back to bite him, where Devin Haney should be thinking about boxing and taking this to Ryan Garcia in the rematch, in the ring. And some fans believe that Devin Haney should bring this revenge in the ring instead of doing all this in the court. A lot of fans are saying this is bullshit. You understand? So there is mixed feelings and mixed critics, and people are saying different things. A lot of fans are saying that Devin Haney, this is going to be bad move for Devin Haney. This makes Devin Haney not be focused in the sport of boxing, but instead be focused in suing and trying to get money out of people in court. So you got mixed feelings and a dividance in the boxing community about Devin Haney. So let's keep it real and let's keep it honest. At the end of the day, you can look at it from both sides. Okay? Now, the first side you got to look at it as is that Devin Haney feels that he has been manipulated, cheated, and Ryan Garcia has set him up and trolled him by deliberately coming in extra weight, deliberately taking PEDs in order to set Devin Haney up. So Haney has took this to his personal way, and to sue Ryan Garcia away from boxing. Now, a lot of fans are saying this is some bullshit move. That how is a fighter trying to sue another fighter after the fight is over and Ryan Garcia has already been penalized? Well, let's just keep it where it is. Devin Haney was doing so well, unbeaten, lightweight undisputed champion, 140-pound WBC champion. Devin Haney beat Regis Prograis to become two-weight world champion. Devin Haney was a pound-for-pound fighter, and Devin Haney's value was going up and up and up. But after the Ryan Garcia fight, Devin Haney has took a major hit. Not only has he took a major hit mentally, but he's took a major hit physically. which therefore he also, his market value has declined due to the outcome of how the fight went on, and due to Devin Haney now has vacated his belt, and now Devin Haney's value of fighting another fighter has gone down massively. So Devin Haney is now suing Ryan Garcia for his reputation and his value and his market value due to the way that he was corrupted in the fight. And the fight was, he feels, he was manipulated, cheated intentionally, and that Ryan Garcia intentionally had put that situation together with the Australian coming in heavier in weight, and it has damaged Devin Haney and his whole value, his brand, his market value, and where he stands in boxing today. Abel, what's going on? J Rocks. Now, we have never seen anything like this ever take place. We have never seen a fighter take a stance in court to come against another guy to say that he got unfairly treated, right? That he wants to sue this guy for the fight, that he had a fight with him and it was unfair, and Ryan Garcia did not stick to his side of the bargain. But normally when you see anything like this that happens in the sport of boxing, whether the fight was close, whether the judges got it wrong, whether the referee was biased, whether there was a problem and somebody got injured, or whether somebody took something and the fight was fucked. We've never been in an exact situation, but we've been in very similar situations. And most of the time, the fighter who wants his get back would get a revenge in the ring. Most of the time, a fighter is going to get his get back and his revenge in the rematch in the ring. But Devin Haney ain't looking at the ring. This has gone way too far for Devin Haney. And Haney feels like this has destroyed his career. This has took his career down. So for that situation, Haney is now taking this to the legal route and trying to sue Ryan Garcia instead of a fight. Now let's look at how Devin Haney is going to try and take this to court. For Devin Haney to take this to trial, he needs to try everybody that was in the fucking corner of Ryan Garcia. He's going to have to bring Derek James, Scooter, Ryan's dad, and everybody else that was playing a part in Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney on April the 20th. So to take this to trial, you're going to have to get all representatives and people which were in charge of that event and the people which were in Ryan Garcia's corner actually in charge of that. Wow. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. I never even heard of anything like this in my life. And I never thought I would see this. But here we are. Now, Devin Haney ain't about boxing. But do you really think that Devin Haney could take this to trial? Do you really think that this could make it to court? Is the key question. Do you really think that this can make it to court? And if it does, wow, what a case. First time ever a fighter suing the fighter and the promoter for unfair justice. Wow. Will Devin Haney have substantial amount of evidence where he could take this to a judge? And if this ever happens, this will be the first time ever, that this will take place. Wow, bro. What's going on, Bones? Yo, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Devin Haney is suing Ryan Garcia for the fight that he had with him on April the 20th. Highly unlikely he will win in court, says Peter. Peter Von Ark says highly unlikely Devin Haney can win this case in court because Ryan Garcia already has been punished and penalized for what he did in this fight versus Devin Haney. And Ryan Garcia, they got to prove that the Australian he took was intentionally there to kill Devin Haney. I mean, Devin Haney's treating this case like Ryan Garcia tried to kill him. You guys hearing me, Hannibal? Devin Haney's treating this case for battery like Ryan Garcia tried to kill him with a weapon for battery. Wow. I want to know if this makes it to court. And if it makes it to court, I want to know how they're going to play it out, how the case is going to unfold. I'd like to see where it starts and how it would end. When Haney pushed Ryan, Ryan suffered severe damage, cervical damage. Ryan passed all his previous tests. Hannibal says, we will see. Laughing emoji. But look, ladies and gentlemen, we just never heard of anything like this. We have never seen anything like this. Neither have we heard of anything like this. This really is the first time that a fighter is taking this in his own hands and taking it to court. No one is going to want to work with Haney after this. But Haney's got his people in Saudi Arabia, reckons that Turkey al-Sheikh will still give Haney an opportunity. That's what he reckons. Well, that's what I'm hearing. This may be historic or another case thrown out. Devin Haney probably spiked Ryan Garcia's piss sample. Imagine if Canelo doing some shit like this. Pro-black channels would be have a field day. More Haney justice for what? He thought he had an easy day coming and he was shocked. I personally thought that Ryan was going to lie down like he did with the tank fight. Wow. Hannibal says Haney is still a name. He will get fights, especially after the Ryan loss. Devin Haney is soft like warm butter, says Hawker Mustang. If Haney loses the lawsuit, he's gonna move more. He's gonna get more fucked up. Underdog gone wrong, says Abel. Haney like a savage car now. Look, ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Devin Haney went in the ring. Devin Haney thought he was the favorite, and he thought he'd get Ryan Garcia fighting the bucket. Devin Haney was leveraging Ryan Garcia against Tank Davis, so he could then. They were going back and forth with Tank every day, but now he can't talk about Tank Davis anymore. So they were using Ryan Garcia as leverage. They really thought they would deal with Ryan Garcia. But it all came back to bite him, and it came back to bite him bad. Ain't nobody thought that Devin Haney was going to get in a situation or lose the fight and get a no contest afterwards, or see him get multiple times get knocked down. El Pinchy, what's going on? Yo, Bruce goes in the house. Big up to Bruce, Jazz, and more. Haney definitely underestimated Ryan Garcia. And that is a fact. Devin Haney definitely underestimated Ryan Garcia, bro. That was a fact. He even said, Ryan Garcia's not on my level. But he was shocked. Devin Haney was shocked, bro. Devin Haney never thought Ryan Garcia was going to manhandle him like this. So after all this has come out, Devin Haney is fucked. He's thinking, what the fuck just happened to me? I'm supposed to be the man in the pound for pound, undisputed, fighting a guy that's never had a belt. Ryan Garcia ain't got the same achievements and the same for what Devin Haney's done. Ryan Garcia never did all that. And Devin Haney took some serious punishment. That beating he took, ladies and gentlemen, that beating he took, that was savage. Devin Haney's a fighter that wins 99% of every round. Devin Haney is a fighter, apart from the Lomachenko fight, Devin Haney is a kind of fighter that wins 99% of every round. Forget about getting knocked down multiple times. So this really turned out to be something else. This really turned out to be something totally else, man. You get me? At the end of the day, nobody saw this coming, and neither did the Haneys. But then came out all the stuff that Ryan Garcia was fucking around, and Ryan Garcia took some PEDs in the Australian that he took, which was tested towards the end of the fucking fight, and he passed all tests until the last test before the fight, a week before. Now that test comes back, Ryan Garcia then takes a plea, and he gets done for not giving the supplements that he used, that he never provided. He never provided the New York State Commission or VADA the extra stuff he was using. So they banned him for a year. The promotion got Ryan Garcia's purse, and they fined Ryan Garcia. But that ain't enough. Devin Haney has gone sat back, and this is something that they have sat together, him and his dad, speaking to legal representatives, and they have found an attorneys that are happy to take his case, that believe that he was cheated mishandled, and has now suing for emotional damage, battery, fraud, and many more. But boxing is not used to seeing this kind of a transition. Boxing is not used to seeing a fighter after the fight when the man got his ass whooped. They expect the man to come back in the ring and not do all this kind of stuff that goes to court, goes to speak to make some case. This is something that we're not used to seeing. This is something that don't normally happen. But the Haneys have said that they have made their own stance. They are suing Golden Boy Promotion, Oscar De La Hoya, and Ryan Garcia. They're suing Oscar De La Hoya for collecting money that they believe that they should have part of that money for the damages that Oscar De La Hoya was awarded over 1 million, which was Ryan Garcia's purse. So at this point, regardless of what anybody says, there is no rematch. The only rematch that's happening is in court. So where does that mean that Devin Haney is right now in his mental state? Where is Devin Haney right now in boxing? How will this help Devin Haney in boxing? Now, this could help Devin Haney in his pockets, but can this help Devin Haney overall in the sport of boxing? Now, a lot of fans are turned off of Haney's. A lot of fans are boycotting Devin Haney. They say Devin Haney is acting like a bitch. They're saying Devin Haney's doing bullshit. And fans are not appreciating the energy that Devin Haney is throwing out there. But you also got a lot of people, and you also got a lot of fans which are backing Devin Haney. And they're saying that Devin Haney needs to get justice. Teach Ryan Garcia a lesson. Ryan Garcia got no fucking respect for nobody. Ryan Garcia don't even respect the sanctioning bodies. He don't respect boxing. He don't respect the drug testing. That Ryan Garcia needs to be taught a lesson. That Ryan Garcia needs to be banned for life. They want to ban Ryan Garcia for life. Wow. This has become way bigger than boxing. This is personal, and this ain't no boxing anymore. Smash the like button. This is no longer boxing. This is now Devin Haney treating Ryan Garcia like Ryan Garcia tried to kill him. That Ryan Garcia has damaged Devin Haney. Hey, bro, maybe Devin Haney don't even come back to boxing for a long time. Could has maybe Ryan Garcia damaged Devin Haney for life? Is there something going on in Devin Haney's behind the scenes that Ryan Garcia has damaged Devin Haney? We don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know, bro. Ryan immediately went to Haney to salute him after the fight. Actually, it's really stupid and not good for boxing at all. Why, Peter? Peter, tell me why it's not good for boxing. In fact, Peter, I like to hear your views because you've been in boxing for many, many years. So I like to hear what you think about this situation taking place where a fighter is suing another fighter and you're going into combat sports. Yeah, Peter. Let me see what you got to say about it. Look, at the end of the day, right, this is not something that ever happens. I've not normally ever hear any fighter that personally sues another fighter for the mishaps that's happened in boxing. I always thought if a fighter gets penalized and it's done in house, right, and that the New York State Commission has fined and punished Ryan Garcia, I felt like that was the end of it. But to override that situation and you're going to sue the man, then I've never seen that in my life. Haney has nothing lined up. He has no promoter. Watch, he screwed himself. But Haney does have Turkey Al Sheikh. Devin Haney has Turkey Al Sheikh, bro. He does have Turkey Al Sheikh. Turkey Al Sheikh is rocking with Devin Haney. One and only my mate. Hey, it's been a long time. How's it going, Peter?
Pretty good rap story. Good to hear you, man.
Hey, nice to
Yeah,
hear from you, bro.
this doggone Haney deal. Litigating. He's going to have to prove intent. Good luck with that. And Ryan already paid $2 million over to Oscar. Look at Haney's career now. I mean, he's a crybaby. Number one. Number two, he's going to try and litigate a fight that he lost. He's going to have to prove intent, which there probably wasn't any intent about because there wasn't much in the system anyway. They've already gone through it. Everybody's pretty much, given their testimony beforehand, and they found something in there. Okay, but Ryan paid his money. Look at Haney's career. He has no fights lined up. Who's going to hire? Who's going to want to? He doesn't have anything lined up. He has no promoter. He's sitting out there on his own, and he's going to have to pay attorney fees. And the only thing that's going to happen is he's going to get thrown out, just like Bud Crawford. They took a look at that one. Hey, get back with you, and threw that one out the door. And that's what's going to happen with Haney. I mean, when you look at the elements that you have to present in order to, successfully convince anyone on intent, it's really it's over and above. It's really hard to do. It's not easy to do. He's going to.
I understand that because you got the state commission, you got the drug testing agencies, everything that takes place in a fight, everybody signs off what they can do in their powers to that fight. Once the New York State Commission decides that this is the penalty, this is what they're going to do, and this is how much punishment they're going to give, I always felt that was it. I didn't feel that there was anything else that you could do after the state commission, or whether it be the British Boxing Board of Control over here. I felt that would be the last straw, whatever they decide. But if you're going to override that and personally sue the fighter, what grounds do you think that he has that can take this to trial?
I don't know. Maybe, we'd have to read. We'd have to read the complaint. He's going to have to file a complaint, and they'll probably put it online, and it'll be bullshit. Because you're right. The Athletic Commission, they have rules, regulations, standards, procedures, terms, conditions, penalties, fees, fines. And they're all governed under that body. So, and Ryan went ahead and kicked out $2 million to Oscar, and rightfully so, because Oscar was the one. He's going to lose that revenue for a year. They kicked Ryan out for a year. He's going to lose that revenue, and so I think Ryan's paid his price, and I think he was punished for it. I thought it was a done deal. The guy can't fight for a year, but now you have butthurt Haney, who has no promoter, no fights lined
He's
up.
got Turkey Al Sheikh, I believe. That I heard that he's teaming up with the Saudis. That's what I heard.
Yeah, well, that remains to be seen. But who's going to watch it anyway? I mean, the guy pretty much, actually, it might go good for his career because people love to hate him. But he doesn't have anything lined up at the moment. He has no promoter. He's promoting himself. He's out there on his own. Plus, he's going to have to pay attorney's fees, and that's not going to be cheap, man. It just sounds like doofus, like duh. What the hell are you doing, man? It's already been settled, and now you're going to take it and make it a civil action? Are you crazy?
Well, let's
Why even
listen
go
to.
back?
I want you to listen to my mate Bill Haney, which I know him. He's come here a few times. It's just somebody I know in boxing. Let's listen to what he's got to say, Peter, and then we'll get back to it.
Ryan Garcia on April the 20th. I asked one question is why would Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions receive $1 million in damages? What damages did they occur? For that, Devin Haney Promotions and me, we thankful to Devin Haney and stepping up and allowing us to do our job with Devin Haney Promotions and sue the entire outfit. So with that saying, the suit stands, and Hall of Fame promoter Bob Arum, I'm ashamed that you as an attorney also would advise that fighters don't sue. I mean, haven't you been sued before? Marvin Hagler, Terrence Crawford, so lawsuits are part of business. Well,
So Bill Haney believes that he wants to know, right, Peter? Why did the promoter get the money for the damages and the money that they collected? He wants to know why and why did it go all there? So these are things that they're going to have to get answers for. Also, they are also trying to sue Ryan Garcia for Devin Haney's. What was it? One of them is his popularity has gone down. His market value has gone really down. He's got emotional damage. He's got battery and fraud. I don't know how much of that can be as any substance, but you heard it there from Bill Haney. What do you think about what he said about Oscar De La Hoya?
Well, I think Haney's door is dad's. He's a doorknob. I mean, why would Ryan paid him $2 million, and rightfully so. And the reason being is because now Oscar lost that revenue stream for a year. Because of Ryan got caught, and Oscar does all the promotion. That's one of his cash cows, and now he can't work them for a year because he got so Ryan. Yeah, he does owe Oscar, in my opinion, but he paid him. It isn't rocket science here, man. Somebody needs to check Bill Haney into the hotel reality. One of these days, he's going to have to snap out of it. And then the rest of it was nothing but gaslighting. It was, Marvin Hagler, Bob Arum, blah, 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 blah. Man, come on. If you're going to go ahead and bring civil action against Ryan Garcia, you're going to have to prove intent. Good luck, buddy. And crack wide open for those attorneys. Have fun with that. You better have a barrage.
I hear what you mean. That's not a clear cut. Everything is not clear as it sounds. Yeah, attorneys can take a little bit of your money to present a case, but it doesn't mean that there's a case that's going to be going forward if they don't feel like there's any substantial evidence that can do anything with what they're trying to do with the suing Ryan Garcia. My main concern here, my main thing here is, what does this do for Devin Haney overall? Because even if he wins a little bit of money and settle out of court and they give him some money for the damages, or even he loses, what does this do for Devin Haney in boxing and his career?
Well, yeah, that's precisely. I mean, he doesn't have anything lined up. You know, you're talking about Turkey working with him. Maybe, maybe not. You know, he already said his popularity went down. So why would Turkey want to go with somebody whose popularity is in the toilet? I mean, come on, man. Doing this is not a good look. Taking and bringing a civil action in a boxing contest. Come on, man. You know, you might as well just give up on boxing because, you know, as soon as somebody gets caught with something, they're going to go ahead and take them to action. It's ridiculous. They're all governed like it's like you said in the beginning, Rapstar, and you were absolutely right. They're all under the governing control of boxing. You know, the boxing establishment. And he paid his price, man. He went to a court and they kicked him out for a year. You know, a civil action's totally different. You know, that's a totally different thing. And then he's trying to bring cause against him because his popularity's down. That's absurd. You know, I mean, they're going to throw it out just like Bud Crawford's case. Remember Bud Crawford's case? Yeah, I read that one. It was like, oh boy, this one's going nowhere.
Did they?
You know, these guys
Bud
have.
Crawford's case out of court.
Oh yeah, they tossed that, man.
Yeah, so it just depends. Stephen 4722 says Progress should sue Haney for endangering his wife and rehydrating 25 pounds. Well, I don't know. This is crazy right now. Adam Hurley says it looks like Haney was trying to make a comeback and he realized he didn't have any more drive. He might as well retire and try to sue. Turkey exposing all the ducks in boxing, included Canelo and Tank, says Hannibal. Look,
Rapstar, what is your personal opinion on the deal of Devin Haney after this? I mean, you know, just going ahead and say, in my personal opinion, I didn't think he was that exciting a fighter to watch.
To be fair with you, and this is me just being a real boxing man, I don't like where Devin Haney is mentally right now. Because it just goes to show me, instead of him going back to the drawing board, and even if they wanted to sue for certain things, they could have done that behind the scenes, do it quietly, or whatever they want to do. But Devin Haney, I would have liked to see sparring videos, training videos, him showing me determination that he's coming back. I want to see the comeback. And I'm not seeing that from Devin Haney. So that goes to show me Devin Haney's mind and his heart is in a different place. And maybe he has tried to come back, or things have happened behind the scenes, Peter, that we don't know, that he might not be ready, or there might be certain damages that he had occurred. Now, I did do some reading, and I read, and I've got a friend that proved years ago that he took some beatings and the punches that he never saw in the fight. I got a friend, he took some punches in the fight, and I've read this for many years. And when you get concussed, and all of a sudden your mind and your body goes through this kind of punishment, some guys, they do suffer behind the scenes, whether it's a lot of headaches, a lot of memory loss. There's things that happen to fighters, and it can happen to you overnight, because it's happened to a friend that I know, that he started slurring, he started becoming a bit slower. Things happen, Peter. I'm not saying that Devin Haney hasn't, but there could be things that's happened to Haney after this fight that you and me don't even know.
Well, you know, you could be absolutely right, but that's what, you know, that's the game, bro. It's boxing. You know it and I know it. I mean, that's the way it is. You get in there and you fight. If you get, a lot of those guys don't talk right. Yeah. I mean, that's just the way it is. But, you know, like you said, they're ruled under the government of boxing. He paid his price. He's out for a year. He paid Oscar his $2 million because, you know, and if I was Oscar, I'd be pissed too, you know, and rightfully so. But Devin Haney, man, I agree. I thought he'd be training, ready to get his get back, because he did win some rounds. You know, it's not like he lost every round. He won a couple of rounds there, and I think after the seventh round when he got knocked down, he got up real slow. I think he should have stopped the fight right there, but they didn't. Kept going. So it is what it
So
is.
I did speak to Rick Glazier earlier for a few minutes about this. He said he's going to come on the channel tomorrow to talk about it. But
Oh,
from what he was saying, he said these guys haven't got nothing too strong, and this won't make it to court. From what I understood, from what he was quickly telling me, but he said
yeah.
he'll elaborate on it tomorrow. So I don't know how much Devin Haney has had people talking in his ear. His dad has gone to speak to professional attorneys and people that can help him. But man, I don't know, right, Peter? Look, at the end of the day, when you cheat, yeah, it doesn't look like there's any really harsh penalties anyway. Canelo, when Canelo fucking cheated, they gave him a slap on the wrist. A few
Yeah.
months, come back. When fucking Oscar Valdez, now they're just you're fighting in Mexico, it's no big deal. What I'm saying is certain fighters' punishments have never been nothing too serious. A man who took steroids more than 3 times, Gerald Big Baby Miller, he's fighting
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
So the actual punishment for someone when they cheat is no major thing.
Yeah.
So
You know,
it
you could
seems
be.
to me,
You're probably right. You're probably right,
yeah.
Rapstar.
So
He probably does have some kind of weird problem going on in his head, man. You know, that has to be it.
so I don't know why the Haneys have took this approach, but I do know that the Haneys have really been damaged after this fight. I do know that. I
Yeah,
know that
it's been proven.
Devin Haney has took this very personal. Devin, this fight with Ryan Garcia has not just damaged Devin Haney physically a little bit; it's more mentally, and I do believe that this approach means that Devin Haney don't care. He's just gonna try and now see how much he can take Ryan Garcia down. Okay,
Yeah, well,
he's
you
gonna
know,
see if he can hurt Ryan Garcia financially. But that means Devin Haney's mind and body and spirit is not where he was before the fight with Ryan Garcia.
yeah, yeah. It's too bad, man. It's too bad. You know, I thought Haney won a couple of rounds, and I thought after this, everything that Haney won is get back. But the only get back he wants is civil litigation. Seriously? Come on.
I really wish Devin Haney can get back in the ring.
Yeah, me
Just like
too.
Epoxy Magic said, I really hope Devin Haney can get through his issues.
Yeah, I don't
Because
know
as a
what's wrong with
boxing
him.
fan, ultimately, I like to see people try and do a comeback, rebuild, and have rematches. That's just who I am as a boxing fan. Everything
Yeah,
else, the politics and all this other shit, is not my concern, really. It's gossip, it's stuff to talk about. But as a boxing fan, my eyes want to see the fighters just go back and fight.
bro, think about it. Okay, Ryan's got been kicked out for a year, right? Okay, that fight between Devin and Ryan after Ryan gets back in and he can fight again, that'd be a big fight. That'd be a big damn fight. But what now? It's civil litigation. Seriously, come on, man. All you're doing is wrecking your promotion. You know, people aren't going for that. You know, it
Now,
doesn't
the
make any
Devin
sense.
Haney, look, I'm going to be, I looked around different channels and media. I have seen some of the Devin Haney fans, though. I'm just going to elaborate what the Devin Haney fans are saying, okay? The Devin Haney fans are saying, Peter, that we want justice, that Devin Haney should get justice, and Ryan Garcia should be penalized, and Ryan Garcia should be banned for life. That Ryan Garcia does not have any respect for boxing, sanctioning bodies, for drug agencies, that he was trolling the whole time. That Ryan Garcia deserves to be fucking punished. And they believe that Devin Haney is changing the game, and this is the Devin Haney era. But this is not the era in boxing. This is a stance that Devin Haney's taking, and Devin Haney fans are rocking with it because they want to see justice served. What do you think about fans like that?
No, they can. Everybody has an opinion, man. I really don't care what they think. I just know what I think, and you know, uh, if he's going to go ahead with this litigation, he's going to get thrown out, and he's going to look like a chump. You know, and if he wins, he's going to look like a chump because I mean, why would anybody climb in a boxing ring? At all? They can make up any kind of damn story. They can make any kind of intent up. They can throw any kind of charge at you, and you have to answer. You know what I mean? I mean, I could sue you tomorrow, and you'd have to answer.
Hmm.
You got to answer the complaint. It's money. He's just trying to get in his pocketbook and make things rough on him. And the guy's already out for a year. So I don't see it going anywhere. They can cry justice all they want. They can climb up the justice pole and, sit on it for all I care. I just think it's bullshit, and I think it's bad for boxing. It's bad luck for boxing, man.
So you think overall the outlook for the sport of boxing, it just looks bad for boxing because it shows we got a lot of drama, a lot of politics, and we ain't got enough fighting, whereas we got enough problems in the sport. So it makes us look like, what do you mean? It's a bad look?
Yeah, it's just a bad look. It's like people look at boxing, you don't see MMA guys, suing each other. And they're kicking each other in the head and breaking each other's nose, and they're all on something. Everybody's on something. So Ryan got caught with a little something. It wasn't a lot of something, it was a little something. They don't even know where it came from. Well, I guess it came from some juice or whatever he was drinking, but it doesn't make any damn difference. He's not going to be able to prove intent. Good luck with that. Good luck with proving intent. You know how many elements there are to try and prove intent?
Hmm.
Did he conspire? Did he systematically, day after day, conspire to go ahead and take this stuff so that he could, crack Haney upside? No, no, highly unlikely. But yeah, it is what it is. It's just that people look at boxing now, and it's like, well, you mean he lost the fight, so he's suing him? It's not a good look, man. It's a
Yeah,
bad look.
I understand where you're coming from. It's not a good look with the sport where casual fans will be looking at this and say, man, these people are fucking mad. They can't even
Yeah,
get a fight going properly. They're stuck, they're suing each other.
right. You know, I mean, they went in the ring because it's a boxing contest. It's an athletic contest. It's sports, and they're in there, fighting it out. And it's a dangerous sport. Yeah, it's boxing, but all of a sudden now we can sue you in civil court. I mean, an alley fight. I could see somebody suing somebody for over an alley fight. I could see somebody suing somebody for a street fight or something like that. But uh, this is a boxing contest, a legitimate boxing contest with boxing officials all over the doggone place. It's regulated, you know. So something slipped by, but they caught it, and he was punished. Now, if you're going to keep riding the guy for the rest of his life, try and keep it. Taking it into civil court is really stupid, in my opinion. I would have advised him against it because all of his fans are going to look at him like, what? Unless you're really hardcore brainwashed, as but any reasonable thinking person is going to go, what the? Come on, it's absurd. Makes absolutely no sense.
I mean, there has been times like when, do you remember the fight with Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margarito?
Yeah, yeah,
Do you remember how Miguel Cotto's first time, his whole face was smashed up? Do you remember that?
yes, yep,
Right. Do you also remember after that they looked at his gloves and there was pictures of Margarito's gloves and there was a gap in his glove where it looked like there was some plaster inside of it. Do you remember that?
yeah.
Okay. Do you also remember when Antonio Margarito was coming into the ring to fight Shane Mosley, that Shane Mosley's old trainer, Nassim Richardson's rest in peace. I think that's him, Nassim Richardson. He checked Margarito's gloves and realized there was some water and some kind of silicone or something that was going to mix it and make it into plaster and harden the glove. Do you remember that?
I think it was plaster, some kind of plaster, something
Some
like
kind of
that.
plaster, right?
Yeah.
Right. Then they took his hand wraps off. They made him wrap his hands. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then he went into the ring and he got beaten up by Shane Mosley. After
Well,
that, Miguel Cotto's team had checked and realized that Margarito was not the same guy when he fought without his hand wraps that way. And that gave them evidence and proof. That's why Miguel Cotto got smashed up and the punches felt like somebody bringing a baseball bat at you. So
definitely.
then Miguel Cotto, knowing all of that, he confronted Margarito and showed him the evidence. Margarito said, "Well, I don't know. Somebody wrapped my hands. I didn't wrap mine." And Margarito was trying to deny it. Miguel Cotto told him in his face that I'm rematching you, but just know that I know you cheated against me.
Yeah. Well, that's back in the days when boxers had integrity. Nowadays they're all, I mean, look at, I don't care what anybody says. Haney's looking like a Karen to me. So whatever he does now, he's just cutting his own throat. He's screwing his own, the people that watch him. Good luck. Have fun with that guy, you know, but I
Well,
don't see him working.
I mean that I understand where you're coming from. A lot of fans are put off with Haney in the way that he's acting, but there's also a lot of fans, well, some fans that are backing Devin Haney to take a stance to do something that's never been done before. But either way, and all overall, as a boxing fan, it's a bad outlook for the sport of boxing.
Yep. Yeah. It's really, it's not good. It doesn't shine anything. It's like, Miguel Cotto could have sued. And then what would have happened is Miguel Cotto, but Miguel Cotto isn't stupid. Miguel Cotto is a really smart guy. Yeah, because he knew that you can't prove intent. How are you going to be able to prove intent? Good luck with that. You know that involves a tad bit of a conspiracy. Because you have to plan ahead. It's got to be meditated. And come on, get a life, man. And then Bill Haney's little spiel there was nothing but, oh, I'd like to know why Oscar got that money. Well, I just told you why. You know, I just told you why he got that money. I just told you why Ryan. It's not rocket science here. He's missing out on an entire year of revenue from one of his hot fighters. So, and it was Ryan's fault. So Ryan had to pay. It's that simple. It's not like you got to go to the drawing board. I don't know. I just don't like it. I mean, I thought Devin Haney was going to be a good fighter, especially when he moved up in weight. I thought he gained a little bit of power, and he did win some rounds, but it's like he just gave up. Or maybe one of his eyes is pointing in a different direction now because he got hit, because he got hit with that left hand. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. Sounds like he's desperate. That's what it seems like to me. The dude's desperate.
I mean, it can only be now two ways it can go for him. Either he prolongs himself and tries to get something out of court, which means where is Devin Haney in his mind and his soul and his heart in the sport of boxing? Ultimately, it comes down to what he's like when he puts on gloves. He can still make a lot of things work for him. He only needs to win a fight. He needs to win a fight against like a Leon Paro. a Teofimo Lopez or somebody relevant to get back his position, this is not the end of the world. You understand? This ain't the end for Devin Haney. Haney could have made some moves in order for him to try and capture back his position. But I don't know. At the end of the day, what we saw, we can't really forget either. What you saw that day, even though the fight is a no contest, how does that affect Devin Haney in the way that he is saying that he's lost popularity? Now, let me ask you this, Peter. How did you look at Devin Haney before the fight, and how did you look at Devin Haney after the fight with Ryan Garcia?
Well, I thought it'd be a better fight. I thought Haney would win more rounds. I thought Haney might be able to pull it off, but he got clipped right away, and that's what. Yeah, in the first round he got clipped. He got wobbled, and that was it for him. But after that, he did win some rounds. Hey, I don't hate the guy, okay, because I love boxing, so I like watching boxing, and I was kind of rooting for the guy, you know. But Ryan, man, Ryan was cracking him. So, and it looked like Ryan was a bigger guy anyway. I don't know, I just wish Devin Haney would drop the bullshit, get back in the ring, and like you said, fight a Tiafimo, fight a Parle, fight somebody, and get yourself back into the mix. And it's not the end of the world. It was a no contest anyway, so you didn't lose anything on numbers, and you gain a lot more popularity if that's what you did. But he's taking a different route, man. I don't know what he's thinking. So,
I mean, look, Ryan got punished. Ryan paid a fine. Ryan's purse got taken, most of it. Ryan also got suspended, right? But Devin Haney
yeah.
got the no contest. So
Mm-hmm.
the loss that he had lost became a no contest.
Yeah.
So he's still undefeated on paper. He's an undefeated fighter.
Yeah, I know. I know he's an undefeated fighter. It's a no contest deal. He's still got a great record. What he's doing is like splitting his fan base in half because there's reasonable people that are going to look at this and go, "What are you doing? I thought you were a fighter. What are you doing? You're taking civil action against the guy after he already been kicked out for a year. It's a no contest fight, and they paid Oscar De La Hoya $2 million. Oscar deserved it. You don't deserve shit. I mean, you're lucky, it got to a no contest. That's all you deserve. And good luck proving intent and crack wide open for those attorneys, buddy, because they're going to cost you. And in the end, it's going to get thrown out. You might get a real nice complaint written up, and they're going to look at that and go, come on. Because
now, I've also heard that this could be a stunt to make the rematch by causing a lot of fuss and to make the rematch with Ryan Garcia.
That could be. It'd be a big fight, don't you think?
Oh, it'd be much bigger now.
Yeah.
It'd be huge. And this will be the fight where Devin Haney makes a lot more money again.
Yeah, I was just saying that before, but he could have done it a different way. Going to the law, okay? Going to civil action. Come on, man. That right there is bullshit. Okay? I mean, I don't know how the law is over in England, but over here in the States, if you read your state law or you read your federal, anybody can bring action against anybody for anything, okay? And the thing about that is that you might not have a case, but they have to pay because they're going to have to hire an attorney and they're going to have to appear. Even if it gets thrown out, you just came out of your pocket for an attorney. And that's the chicken shit part of it. And that's what people do, man. They bring cause of action against somebody else over nothing. They know damn well they can't win, but what do? They got to go out and hire an attorney. It costs them money. Got to pay court costs. They have to take time out of their day to appear. It's just a crock of shit. the way the law operates. And if he's using that kind of little game against Ryan Garcia, he's chicken shit, in my opinion.
Well, we'll see what it is, and we also don't know the whole details really. We're just assuming on the outlook. But to be fair with you, like you said, it's not something that fans are used to seeing, and it's not something that boxers have ever done to take a stance to go against another boxer. Forget in the ring, but go against another boxer legally in court.
Yeah.
So hey, this is something new. Um, and the Haneys
Civil
are
action
doing
law.
something different. A lot of fans, which are Haney fans, they want to see justice now, not in the ring. They want to see justice in court. But you got lots of different fans out here. You got even fans out here that are out there arguing and debating for fighters' bank balances and how much they earn. And there's all kinds of shit going on over here.
What's funny is they're looking for justice, and then they're going to go to a court. You're not going to get any fucking justice in court. You get the same law everybody else gets. None. You get what they want to give you. There's no justice in the court, man. It's a crock of shit. I've seen people that were totally right and get totally screwed. I mean,
Brian Bull says Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia should never ever fight again. They are a drama couple.
yeah.
Hey, what's that? What you say?
Oh, nothing, man. That's pretty good. Yeah, they are a drama couple, man. It's like Peyton Place. It's like a one of those what do you call them, soap operas, man. All of a sudden he's turning into a soap opera. One of them's going to steal the other one's girlfriend pretty soon. She's over there with him.
Imagine if Tim Zoo goes back and sues Fondora for the headbutt, which was not, which was. He goes, nah, man, that headbutt was intentional. I can prove it was intentional. They premeditated the headbutt.
He got him with the elbow, bro. That was an elbow shot.
An elbow. Sorry, it was an elbow.
Yeah.
I'm going to sue this fighter because he elbowed me and it wasn't in the contract.
Yeah, it wasn't in the contract. No elbows. This is an MMA here.
Yeah, he damaged me from the elbow.
You planned to do that. It was intentional. Yeah. I mean, we're both swinging at each other and my elbow hit the top of your head, but you planned that. You planned to do that because I'm shorter than you are. And everybody knows it. Three guys over here on the side of the ring are going to go ahead and testify on my behalf. It's fucking bullshit.
Man, isn't that crazy? The kind of stuff that's going on these days.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. It's like, if they don't blow this fucker up, I'll be surprised.
Now, Abel says that Devin Haney was the one who said that he wanted to kill Ryan Garcia, was having mental problems.
Well, it could be.
It's just that we're not used to, Peter, the problem is, we're not used to seeing boxers after the fight when the shit's all gone and the sanctioning, the New York State Commission deal with the fighters, whatever. We've never seen another fighter who's gone behind the scenes and said, nah, I'm going to sue him now. I'm going to sue him. I'm going to get my get back in court. You don't see that. It's not something we normally see. So, hey, let's see if there's any kind of a substance to the case. Let's see if the case even makes it to court. What they're going to do, get Derek James in there. Oh, Derek, we want to know from you. This is a cross-examination from Devin Haney's attorneys. They want to know from Derek if they saw any, things with Ryan Garcia, unpeculiar behavior, or did they see anything which was out of the ordinary? Yeah, Derek James is really going to tell them. Then they're going to speak to the strength and conditioning coach. What they're going to do? They're going to get them in court as well. They're going to bring everybody in court one by one. Is that how they're going to draw? It's going to be a drama show?
Hey, well, you listened to Bill Haney's spiel, right? Okay. That didn't have anything to do with the complaint. It didn't have anything to do with the law. It didn't have anything to do with any kind of intent or anything. All it was, I want to know why Ryan Garcia paid. Well, I just told you. That's why he paid him. You know, and then the rest of it was nothing but blather. You know, it was just nothing but drivel. So I don't know what he's. You know, I don't know what they're. We're going to have to wait and see the complaint. I'm going to I'm kind of anxious to see that one because he had to hire. If he's going to bring civil action, he's got to have an attorney who's going to write up a complaint. So, you know, I read Bud's complaint. It was ridiculous. And I'm a big Bud Crawford fan, man. I'm from Wisconsin, man. He's from Nebraska, so like we're in the same, you know, pretty much the same area. Yeah, and I looked at that and I just started laughing. I thought, well, this, you know, there's nothing here. And it's going to be the same way with Devin's complaint. There's going to be nothing there. So he spent a bunch of you know,
But they might
money.
have something against Oscar De La Hoya because they're also trying to sue Oscar De La Hoya for collecting the money, the 1.2 million for damages. So they're saying, why did Oscar De La Hoya, the promoter, take all the money for damages when Devin Haney is the one who took the damage?
Well, because Oscar was damaged. You know, I mean, you can't tell me that those guys don't sign off on damages. You know, I didn't get a chance to read the boilerplate contract, but there's always 8 elements in a boilerplate contract when these guys do a fight. Okay, and it's pretty much listed out. You know, nah, Devin Haney, yeah, Devin Haney lost the fight, but Devin Haney actually won because they kicked Ryan out for a year, and it got ruled a no contest. So he actually won already. He ain't going to win anything more. That's it for him. But we'll see the complaint and we'll read it and then we'll because he's. I'm anxious to see the allegations. You know, I'd like to see what he's going to bring because it's going to be bullshit. It's going to be bullshit. It's just going to be. It's going to be like Bud's complaint. Bud's complaint was total bullshit, man. You know,
It's crazy, bro. I mean,
it's
it is a time
crazy.
for. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's crazy. It's just, you know, it's laughable. I mean,
Yeah.
what I couldn't believe it when I first heard about it. I thought, what are you talking about, man? Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah, Haney's
But
treating this like,
like you said,
bro.
rap star.
Haney's
You're
treating
probably right,
this.
bro. You're probably
Haney's
right,
treating like this, like they try to kill him.
bro. You know, rap star. I got to tell you, you're on point, man. I'm thinking that, you know, even if it doesn't go anywhere, okay, it might be the build up to a really big fight. Because I think they're going to fight again.
Yeah. And
Don't
that would
you?
build to a big fight.
Yeah, that'll be a hell of a big fight. And
If
they
he
might
gets
do it in
beat,
Saudi, but they might do it here in the States. They might do it over in England. You know, who knows
they
where
won't do
they'll make it.
that fight's a Vegas fight
Yeah, it could be a Vegas fight.
or Saudi Arabia.
You know, I'm kind of sick of turkey fights. You know, they never
Well,
get around
Turkey's
to the
been.
main event.
If it wasn't for Turkey, we won't even get some of these big fights. And we are
Yeah,
getting one of the biggest fights in the world now.
that's what they're telling you.
But
That's
it's
what they're
true though,
telling
bro.
you.
Let's be honest.
No.
That fight, the fights that Turkey's been bringing, right? Frank and Eddie Hearn have never put those fights together, right? And because Turkey's pumping their pockets, he is getting them to fucking get their fighters to fight. So we are lucky to really, right now, the fight that I'm really waiting for is Arthur
Yeah.
Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol. That
Dimitri
I have to
Bivol.
respect. I have to respect Turkey for that, bro, because that's a fight that I'll be waiting for, and that's a fight that I'm still in boxing this year. Talking to you guys, I can't wait for this fight.
I'll tell you what, that's a pretty good card too. Chris Eubanks on that card. Chris Eubanks on. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see Chris Eubank, man. I hadn't seen him in a while, you know.
Yeah, he's a crazy fucker.
Yeah, he's a crazy one.
He calling everyone scumbags the other day.
Hey,
but to be,
what do you think? What do you think of Yardley, man? You like that dude?
Yard was doing good, but Better BF is like just he's just Better BF hurt him pretty bad in the last fight. So let's see how Yard comes back. But look, Better BF. I watched another little interview, and Better BF said Bivol kind of has been a slightly disrespectful. He
He
said
did?
every year he's been calling my name, knowing that the fight couldn't be made, and now that the fight is here, he ain't saying shit. So Better BF now is getting ready for this fight, and Better BF says, I don't fear shit. And this is just another day in the office for me.
Yeah, yeah. Better be of man. Guy can box. He's a good box. People don't think he has skill, man. That dude has skills, man. And Beeble knows it too. Beeble will be the first one to tell you. Yeah, I saw an interview with Beeble one time, and he says, "Yeah, better be of his skills, man." And that's all he said. But he looked up. His eyes came up off the ground. He looked right at the guy who was interviewing him. He goes, "Better be of his skills." You know, so he knows, and that's pretty much what Better Be of said. He knows.
And Better BF said when that you're exactly what you said. That do you see any flaws or do you see anything in Bivol that you can exploit? He goes, I know
Yeah.
some stuff. And they said, what is it? He goes, don't worry, I know.
Damn Better Be of man. He
Yo,
just
Better
makes me
BF is
laugh.
saying that he knows weaknesses already in
Oh
Bivol.
yeah, yeah, he does.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Beeble's a damn good fighter, man.
wow.
Well, what do you think about a guy? Think about it like this. This is the way I look at it. They always say to Arthur Beterbiev, "Well, what would you like? What are your goals? What would you like to attain in your career?" And he looks back at him and he goes, "A better boxer." It's like holy shit! This guy just wants to be a better boxer. Okay, you know.
Hey, bro, they even said to him, we think you're the most destructive puncher in the history of the sport and in this era. He goes, I don't think so. He goes, I'm still learning.
I know. Jeez.
He said he's still learning, Peter.
No, man, I know.
He
It's
goes,
just like,
he
oh
goes, I'm
god,
not at my peak yet. But he's 39 years old. He goes, I still can get better.
yeah, yeah. Well, who's
Mm.
that guy from Great Britain? That redheaded dude with the beard. What the heck was his name? He knocked him down. That guy from Great Britain
Oh,
was a good
Callum
fighter.
Johnson. Callum
No,
Johnson.
oh yeah, he's a tough son of a bitch.
Oh,
That guy.
Callum Johnson's one of the toughest ever fucking 175 pounders, bro. Of
Yeah, he can hit, man. That guy.
course he can.
Yeah, and I would, I thought, well, okay, he lost the fight to Better Be, and I hadn't seen him since. It's been a long time. So he must, just said the heck with it. Maybe he's got a gym over there. He's training people. But yeah, he's a really good fighter, man. But I haven't seen many of his fights since then.
Mm, I hear you. I hear you. So
There's a
what
lot
did
of good
you think?
fighters on that. There's a lot of
What do
good
you?
fighters on that Better Be of card, man.
Yeah, I think we got Ben Whitaker, Fraser Clark versus Fabio Wardley rematch.
Wardley.
Yeah, I like the card, man. We got a good
You
card,
like
brother.
Wardley? You like Wardley? I like Wardley.
Yeah. Wardley's he's got a lot of fucking heart, and he ain't got the skills like some of the fighters, but he's got grit and power, and he goes with it.
He gets pissed off, man. Wardley does.
Yeah, I like that guy.
And
But
and
let's
on
see.
top of that, he's pretty good at commentating too. I mean, when they have him on and he's talking about boxing, man, he's pretty, pretty good, I think.
But tell me, talk to me. How does Bivol versus Beterbiev? Tell me how you think that fight goes.
Oh, Better be just gonna work him over. Probably work him over. You know, Better be has got a great jab, and he's going to get to him. And Beebles, if he backs straight up, he's in trouble. If he backs off, side to side, he might, prolong the inevitability of his demise because you can't, it's like, remember when Beevil had Canelo on the ropes and he wouldn't engage? Canelo kept saying, come in closer. Well, if Beevil gets close to Better Beav on the ropes, he's going to get knocked out, just like Joe Smith did. So he's going to try and keep it in the middle of the ring, but it's going to be incredibly difficult because Better Beav is way faster than people think he is.
Better Beav won't stop coming at you. My thing is though, do you think Bivol? I mean, he's a good boxer. Is he able to do it for 12 rounds and be the first ever man to last the distance versus Beterbiev? Because if Bivol can last the distance, that's a big thing already. Ain't nobody lasted the distance with this guy, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if he's going to make it, but he may. He very, Beevil's smart, man. I mean, he's been in there a bunch of
Smart.
times, so I don't know if you. I thought one of Beevil's best fights was against Craig Richardson. Yeah, yeah, that was a damn good fight, man.
Yeah,
And
but Craig
it just,
Richardson is just domestic level opponent. Somebody like
yeah,
Arthur Beterbiev will knock Craig Richardson out within 4 rounds.
oh yeah, yeah, but Richardson gave Beevil a hell of a fight.
But
Yeah,
that's what I mean. I mean, certain fighters are able to go the distance, but Bivol gets complacent and he knows he's winning those fights. So he doesn't need to get out of second gear.
yeah, yeah.
He don't need to get out of gear. He just wins those fights in autopilot. He does enough to win. But if he's put under pressure, can Bivol turn it up? Has Bivol got a few more? I mean, we know Bivol's got more skills than Beterbiev, but has he got the endurance, the stamina, and also to do it for 12 rounds consistently against this man who's coming at you like a charging fucking bull?
Bro, we're gonna see if he's got more skills. I don't know if he has more skills than Better Be able to tell you the truth. Nah, he Better Be a smart fighter, man. He's a smart fighter. He's fast too. So yeah, we'll see. I got Better Be able to win the fight though.
But
Hey,
we'll see,
bro.
man. At the end of the day, we're gonna have to see after. I mean, it's very hard to tell because this man, Beterbiev, is a live threat and a wrecking machine for every second of every minute of that round. So even if he's losing rounds, that's not really um, that ain't really meaning too much unless Bivol is able to hurt Beterbiev. Then that shows that Bivol is gonna take over this fight. But I, you know, I don't know, man. This fight is a very, very wow. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The most powerful guy against one of the best boxers.
You know what I think is funny is when Berlanga fought Canelo, right? And he got dropped in, I think it was, well, I can't remember. I think it was the third round. He got knocked out or not knocked down. And then he ran for the rest of the fight, right? And
Mm.
it's like people are going, oh, but he did so good. He lasted against it. Like, man, the guy sucks. There was no way he lost probably every round. And they're sitting there saying, "Oh, Edgar Berlanga, man, he really put on a good show." He didn't put on shit, as far as I'm concerned.
Tell me about Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga is going on like he could even fight Anthony Joshua. Edgar Berlanga is going on like he is celebrated. Edgar Berlanga saying that he is done like he's done something really great. What do you think about Edgar Berlanga now that you saw him after the Canelo defeat?
I think what I thought before, he stinks. He needs more practice. He's got a good. He's got pretty good punch, but he just needs more practice, man. I don't know how old is he? 29 now. He's getting up there. So 27. What 20? He's probably in his prime right now.
What do you think about Edgar?
I just don't think he's very good, man. I think he'd have trouble with everybody. You know?
So he's just getting excited for nothing.
Yeah, he's getting excited.
But
Well, and so are his fans.
he
Yeah,
lost
his
for
fans. I remember his fans saying, "Oh, you're going to see history made, and Edgar Berlanga is going to be the face of boxing." Well, come on, give me a break, man. Even if he would have beat Canelo, he wouldn't have been the face of boxing. Yeah, come on. Yeah. All I'm saying is that number one, he's never going to be the face of boxing, probably, and number two, if he gets in there with a Caleb Plant or a Mobili or somebody like that at 168, he's going to have big problems. Even
I mean, look. One thing about it is that he never got demoralized in the fight. He just wasn't able to win the fight, but he was able to survive in the fight, which means that his heart was taken by Canelo Alvarez after that knockdown. So he was not as fluent. He was very conservative, and he was more there to survive the end of the fight. He tried to fight in different spurts, different moments, but you know he wanted to make sure that he did. One thing was, people said that Berlanga would get knocked out, but Berlanga did not
yeah,
get knocked out. So Berlanga was trying to give it by verbally, and he stayed in the fight, but he lost the fight. He lost majority virtually every other round. But to be fair, him versus Jaime Munguia, him versus Kalen Plant, him versus other fights, they're still big fights. He's left himself there. But as far as him being somebody who can win those fights, it's very hard to tell.
yeah. Jaime open a can of whoop ass on him, man. Jaime's a good fighter.
Yeah, Jaime versus Berlanga would be a great fight for them.
That'd be a hell of a fight. Yeah.
So
Well,
Berlanga still
bro.
got some moves that he can make and give some fights. But when you earn that Canelo Alvarez kind of money, we don't even know. Look at Charlo. Charlo's fucking. You don't even hear from Charlo anymore. Yeah. You look at Billy
Yeah.
Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders, he's done. Some
Yeah.
of the fighters that Canelo faced, they're not the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's crazy, man. I wonder what happened to the Charlo brothers. I like Jamel, and I like Jamal too. But for some reason, man, they can't keep the law off of their ass or something. They got domestic problems or some kind of deal going on, and I don't know what the deal is with those guys, man. Maybe they got enough money and they just thought, hey, I'm sick of getting punched. Maybe I'll just take a little Spanish pause here, for a couple of years and then turn up, in 2026. Who knows? They got to be pretty young guys.
Mm. What did you think about what you saw with Anthony Joshua getting knocked out in front of Wembley, 90 plus thousand people?
Bro, I'll tell you what, man. That one freaked me out, man. Couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I saw to Anthony Joshua, man. I was picking Joshua to win that fight because Joshua can box. He's a good boxer.
Mm.
Uh, but I don't know, man. I don't know. He just got clobbered. He couldn't take the heat. Did he even train? Seemed like he didn't even train, man. I don't know. Anyway, I hear there's a rematch, so they're going to probably do it again. But geez, Joshua freaked. I thought for sure he was going to win that fight. Because Dubois and they could, but Dubois jumped on him right away from the beginning and took the fight to him, and Joshua couldn't take the heat.
But look at Daniel Dubois, bro, the underdog, the
Yep.
underdog that changed the game, and he's just had wins after wins. He got to be the fighter of the year.
Yep. Yeah, Dubois, man. He's doing good. I'll tell you another good fighter over there is Caballero. I'd like to see Caballero again soon. Good fighter out of Germany, that Turkish guy from Turkey. But yeah, I guess I guess they got about like 2 million Turkish people living in Germany now. Bunch of them went up there. So yeah, Germany's got a lot of different folks that moved in over there.
Yeah.
But anyway, bro, I gotta go. It was nice talking to you, rap star. Damn it, take it easy now, will you?
All right, brother. You take care.
Easy on the clutch. Don't rev it up too much. You'll burn the doggone throw bearing out.
No, gotta take it easy, all right.
All right then. Have a good
brother.
one.
Take care. Anyway,
you
guys,
too.
ladies and gentlemen, so as you know, we got big fights coming up soon. Arthur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol is the fight that everybody should be waiting for. I can't wait. I know you guys can't wait. So yeah, I just can't wait for the now that fight coming closer. Let's get that fight, man. It's happening soon. It's going down, people. It's going down. You know what I mean? But I wonder what's going on for the next guys. What's going to happen with Canelo Alvarez? What's going to happen with Terence Crawford? You know what I mean? David Benavidez, we'll see what happens with him. But there's a lot to talk about soon. So I'm going to catch you guys on the next live. Until then, peace from the Middle East. We out.